Oh my gosh, Mayor, you're back. Oh, sorry if I seem surprised. It's just been like 2 years. We didn't really expect to see you again. Yeah, what brings you back? Where have you been all this time? Oh wow, I had no idea that you had a life outside of us. I'm sorry if that was nosy of me, but we were we were a little worried. Not having leadership for 2 years, that can really affect the morale of a town, to say the least. Yeah, I'd say everything is kind of business as usual. We have a few villagers who are obviously worried about you, and we're worried about you, but we've made do with you being gone. What were you saying? Sorry. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, the town we've been functional, no major disasters, anything of the sort. Who's been taking over? Your responsibilities. I would say that it's sort of been a split between me and um how do I put this? I know that you guys don't always get along, seeing that he is a ruthless capitalist, and I sort of get the energy that you are a politician for the people, but Tom Nook and I have been sort of splitting the duties. You're more than welcome to take your spot as mayor back, but we have moved towards a democracy as a village. I don't know if you know what that is, but oh, you do? Okay, that's great. So elections are going to be held tomorrow. Actually, it's great that you, excuse me, have come back just in time. I just want to brief you then on a few things before the election happens. You should definitely go on a campaign, say hi to a few of the villagers, because I think most of them either think you're dead or that you abandoned us. So let me just get my notebook back out. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna go over with you some of the issues that the town has been having. Again, nothing major. Like I said, no major disasters, anything like that. But you did leave the town in a bit of disarray. We didn't have any leadership for a while, so I don't know how the villagers feel about you, but I know how they feel about me, and if I endorse you, I'm sure that they'll be glad to elect you back in office. Okay, so oh honestly, I thought that Tom and I were gonna get along a lot better. I thought that we would have the same sort of energy that you and I have, but it didn't work out that way, unfortunately. So I don't think he'll be mad at me. I mean, he is my landlord, so I hope he's not mad at me. But so let's debrief on a few of the things that you've missed out. So when you first took over as mayor, we wanted to build another bridge since we only had one in town. Do you still want to continue that project? We need around like 10,000 more bells to make it happen. It's sort of been sitting in construction. Do I think you should do it? Well, in my opinion, I think that doesn't look good, Mayor. I mean, you started building a bridge. You promised employment to the townspeople as construction workers and masons, but here we are. Do I think that we should continue with that project? I don't know. I'd say that if I was a villager, which I am, I would be pretty upset by you bringing that up again. So I would say scratch that completely and work on a new project for town. Sorry, I'm having really bad allergies today. You know how it is. So I would also say that the morale of people in town is kind of low. I mean, I get that you wanted to have our village be a sort of late night destination, but that's really not going to happen considering we haven't had any visitors in 2 years. No one has come to visit us via train or through dreams. So, I mean, I think in my opinion, the best thing you could do is make an ordinance to make the town more beautiful, and then that would increase a lot of morale. Excuse me, my nose is running. For the villagers who, there's weeds everywhere. You're pretty much the only one here who cleans up the town. So, I could see how people might feel as though, I say people like they're humans, I could see how our citizens might feel as though you sort of abandoned them and the town. And town. So, you think I'm being a bad advisor, political advisor? I mean, I don't think I'm being too harsh on you. I think that our village was abandoned, and I think that I had to step up, and I think that Tom Nook had to step up. So, sorry if I'm being a little curt with you, but I feel as though you you might not deserve this position if you cannot look past your own flaws. And maybe that's the case. Of course, you wouldn't be kicked out of town, you wouldn't lose your citizenship. Your house will always be here, but you get what I'm saying, right? You get it? So, would you like to continue? Why don't we take a little break, cuz I can see that you're getting kind of worked up. Oh, you've seen Yeah, you've seen me on Switch, on Smash Bros, right? I mean, I'm just happy that they wanted to include me. I honestly think it's a great honor to be included in something like that. Would you like some? No, okay. And it's great exposure for the villagers. It's just I do what I can do in my spare time. This town means everything to me, and I'm so happy that you even came in the first place. Don't get me wrong, Mayor. Even though, again, you abandoned us for 2 years, I'm just happy you showed up at all because, you know, we missed you. What do I think the odds of you winning are? Winning your seat back? Try again next year, maybe. Clean up the village a little bit, pull those weeds out. Connect with the villagers again. That's all I can say might help you a little bit here. I don't know that you have a chance. I think that a lot of the citizens of our town feel very abandoned by you, feel hurt by your actions. It was selfish and it was rude. And I think that again, like it was really me and Tom who stood up and came to what do you say? We stood up and did what needed to be done. We stood up and came to the plate or something like that. I don't know. But we really did what needed to be done. And yeah, maybe Tom Nook isn't the best person to involve in local government because, he is a raging capitalist and could very well, abuse us in ways that you might not. But again, Tom Nook is here and you are not. So unless you're willing to permanently move into town again, I don't know that it would work. Oh, don't get me wrong. I believe in you. I've always believed in you. I wouldn't have made you mayor in the first place if I didn't believe in you. But I made a different you mayor. And that mayor is not the same person that's standing before me now. If that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you did kind of bust into my place of residence at 11 p.m. So, I mean, I know the old mayor would never do something like that, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't know you all that well. Again, I mean, the townspeople would really appreciate you just saying hello to them. I know it's late, so I would go home, get some rest. Maybe I'm sure there's lots of roaches in your place right now, so maybe take care of that. And then stick around, say hi to people. You very well could win this election. I mean, what do I know? It's not like I've lived in this village my entire life or anything. So again, the possibility could be pretty high. They could be in your favor. Excuse me, it's late. I'm having acid reflux. See what I mean? You didn't need to disturb me while I was writing in my diary. Well, yeah, it was good to see you too. I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm glad that your life outside of us seems to be fruitful. I'm glad that you're happy. Um, if it, you know, even though we all suffered at your happiness, I'm just glad you're back. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy that you're happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to have seen your precious face again. Alright, be safe. I think it's a little rainy out, so, don't slip or anything. Don't fall. Okay. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow. And you have my vote.